How's it going? Welcome back to F1 Manager 2022. Here's Mercedes, episode 8. So Monaco didn't go well after how well Spain went. Got another street circuit coming up here at Baku. Luckily, there's a bit more passing zones, so it's not going to be a total freight train of a race. Should be on for another, 5th place, 6th place finish, hopefully. But we got a lot of parts we got to build because we are just churning through carbon fiber here. Let's see. Alright, got our new chassis. We're going to build another one anyway. I already did the performance targets just to save some time. It's kind of more of the same. Let's see. Warehouse. Gonna need another chassis. One more. I'll be ready in time. We'll do it at the normal rate. Front wing. Got those. That's enough. Rear wing. That's being worked on. Side pods. Got enough. Underfloor. Building one. Suspension. Should probably build one more, so let's do that. Can we develop anything at the moment? No, we don't have any engineers because we're doing, well, doing all our stuff on research for next season, working on the suspension and the underfloor. It's not going to have any new developments for Azerbaijan, but should have some in time, hopefully. Looking ahead. Not in time for Canada either. Probably Silverstone, which, is George and Lewis's home race. So, yeah, nothing else to really do here from this screen. Not doing any upgrades to the facility this week. So let's head right to Baku. Debating if I want to have Nick DeVries in the car for practice one, but probably stick with our two regular guys. Off we go. Actually, one thing real quick, suspension research project was complete before the weekend. So we did want to start working on another part here. How many engineers do we got? Got 6 available. And no, design new parts. What do we need to work on here? Need to work on the engine cooling. We already did the side pods. Let's work on the chassis here. Guess we'll save a little bit for another research project, perhaps. So we won't fully blow through it all. That should be good. Design focus. We're working on engine cooling. Actually, that's all this work should help just period. Okay, so this should help the dirty air cornering a little bit. Top speed just a smidge. But again, mostly working on the engine cooling. Well, that's the main focus anyway, so. Okay, that should help. Alright. Engineers. Gonna have 6 on it. And do we want to rush it or... No, yeah, we want it in time for Silverstone, so we're going to rush it. Okay. There we go. Voila, new part getting started. New chassis. Now we're going off to Azerbaijan. Alright, we are here for Q1 at Azerbaijan. To the surprise of absolutely nobody, George binned another car in practice 3. A lot of really heavy crashes this weekend. Alonso totally destroyed a car in P3. And Leclerc totally destroyed a car in P1. What that bodes for the race, I don't know. But all I know is qualifying here is going to be partly cloudy. The entire, all 3 sessions. Going to be similar to that in the race. So, find a nice little hole here. Send the guys out. Got George coming across the line now to start his lap. Didn't realize qualifying was so late in the day here. This will help keep track a bit cooler. I don't know, 44 degrees Celsius. Pretty hot, though. Report from the weekend, it seems to be Red Bull week. Ferrari doesn't seem to have it, especially Leclerc after his crash. I don't know if that had any factor on it. But, yeah, we'll probably be 5th and 6th pace-wise this weekend. There's going to be no rain to mess with, so yeah, it's probably going to be a one-stopper, so I don't know how much we could gain on strategy. Behind us, it should be Alfa Romeo. And AlphaTauri is looking pretty quick with Gasly. Tsunoda, not so much, but they should be right behind Bottas. And Alpine, maybe just going to barely scrap for points. Coming across the line, George goes up P2. Pretty happy with that. So it's almost a full second off. Quick than Verstappen, not sure what happened there. Here comes Lewis, who also had clear track, looks like. He goes up P4. Pretty slow, but pretty happy with those laps. Alright, when all's said and done, Verstappen went fastest. Again, that's been the theme of the weekend. Faster than both Ferraris. Bottas faster than us, so they're still putting some improvement in their car. Magnussen is making Haas look like $1 million. Up in P9 in Q1 here. Joe Guan Yu up in P10. Alpine's outside. Eliminated. Daniel Ricciardo once again. McLaren probably putting all their investment in next year's car. As well as the two Astons and the Williams also eliminated. Both guys seem pretty happy with their cars. As Haas hitting the track early.
Yeah, we're good.
Guess they're trying to get a clear track as quick as they can. Still going to be partly cloudy, so it doesn't really matter when we send the guys out. Both the guys seem pretty happy with their cars. Lewis got 78% setup confidence. George, 77%. This time, Lewis taking the track first. He's got clear track. George, not so much. See what Schumacher comes up with here as a benchmark, 145.1. Joe goes Joe goes faster by a quarter second. Doesn't appear to have been a bad lap by Schumacher at all. Here comes Lewis to wrap up his first lap in Q2. Top of the charts, no problem. George stuck in a bit of a train here. Hoping that shouldn't affect him. Oh, probably will. Got a slow Ferrari in front. B8, yep, dead last. Oh well, that's what the second lap is for. Alright, release the cars out into the train. So it should get a tow, but not get held up at least. Just to recap, Sainz top of the charts now over Verstappen, half second back to Leclerc, then us. Then Gasly, Sergio Perez P6, Kevin Magnussen P7, Joe Guan Yu P8, Alpines are 9 and 10. Expecting big improvements at Bottas and George here. Bottas in 14th, 2.5 seconds off Sainz's lap. See if we can see some sector times. Leclerc, personal best in sector 1. George sector best, sector 1, personal best. So at least he's improving. Lewis goes personal best sector 1. Yeah, Verstappen probably look like he's going to top charts here again. George should put himself in the top 10, no problem here. Clear top of the charts, it's not going to last for so long because there goes Verstappen by a full 10th. And George goes up to P5. Sent Lewis out as well just to see if we can improve. And he does just barely, but starting to fall off the pace again for Red Bull and Ferrari. So again, Verstappen lead the way Q2 over the Ferrari Leclerc. Goes Red Bull, Ferrari, then us. Able to jump Bottas this time. Pretty good lap out of Gasly. Magnussen also making it through, and as well as one Alpine getting eliminated. Zhou Guanyu, Alonso, Tsunoda, Schumacher, who outqualified Lando Norris. Man, the McLaren's falling off. So the sun's going down and the track's getting hotter. You tell me how that makes sense. Get ready to launch here in a little bit. There we go. Clear track for Lewis. This should work out for him. George should have clear track as well. Open set better benchmark with George this time around, or at least a better first lap. Again, he's got Haas up the road. Hopefully get around him on a straightaway. Lewis should have plenty of clear track. Gasly across the line first. I think that's Sainz who's about to turn in his lap. Yep, he usually likes going early. That's a real quick lap. Alright, George across the line. P2. Sergio Perez just pips Carlos Sainz by 1,000th of a second. Here comes Lewis. P3. It's better than his previous lap. Okay, so we did not join the train exactly in time, so we're going to be on our own here. So the rest of them are in the back half of the field, or back half of the track now. George makes his way past turn 2. Lewis makes his way just out turn 1. Not confident with our pace this weekend. I'm sure Lewis can lock up a solid P5, but George probably going to be fending off the midfield. Oh well, fun while it lasted. So Leclerc could potentially jump Verstappen for the pole. As Verstappen and I pretty slow, or relatively slow, first sector. George improves in sector 1, but so is Bottas, Gasly, Magnussen, and Ocon. Oh, there's Verstappen, sector 2, turning it up. Sainz jumps Perez. Perez is not jumping back. Ocon's going to stay P10. Gasly jumps George. Might just be temporarily. And what we do sector 2 with George. Lewis not improving. What'd George do? Why not showing the sector time? Well, we know Lewis is going to be P5. Verstappen on pole. George comes across the line. Does not improve. So we got an AlphaTauri in between us. Oh dear. Let's go set strategy. Alright, it's going to be mostly cloudy race. Very good. So strategy-wise, again, we're totally expecting just a medium onto hards. That should be good. No, see, I'm not a fan of how much the tires are going to wear on this soft strategy, so it's a bit quicker. But let me see if I can work around this a little bit. Knowing if we hold up the pace, it'll be slower than the medium to hard, so we're just going to go with that for both cars. Get fuel usage up from the get-go. And off to the race.
What you've been waiting for. It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And
hopefully the cloudy skies help us out in terms of keeping the track temp down. Yes, so take a look already as Russell got around. Ooh, need more coffee. Bottas got around Russell. Verstappen hanging on to the lead. George, you're killing us. Actually, might want to ride along with George here. George. What are we gonna do with you? Oh, take a swing left. Can't pass there though. It's gonna be on that monster back straight. So you get to the car behind. Ocon's still hanging around. Once we complete the first lap here, put the fuel back to normal, put the ERS back. Looks like Sergio's fallen off. 2 Ferraris a little bit. Lewis right on him. Taking a look, maybe? I don't think it's close enough. It looked like he thought about it.
Increase in lift and coast. Understood.
Oh well, just ride this out for a little bit.
Save fuel.
Copy.
Do think fuel's going to be at a premium today, so more we could save early on, better off we'll be.
DRS has been enabled.
DRS now enabled as Lewis is pulling off Sergio, and we got a train of cars actually hang on to the back of our lead Mercedes. Guess who's a half second behind? Bottas about half second behind him, and George has fallen off from Bottas. So I'm a bit worried we've been focusing so much on next year's car, almost been neglecting this year's car. I have to tweak the strategy on that going forward here, especially with the next ATR period coming up soon. Ocon around George. Big crash. What happened?
Understood.
Well done.
Got that spot back. Schumacher crashes turn 3. Had decent pace through the weekend, but ow.
A definite collision.
Looks like that hurt.
That's very unfortunate.
Race official. I would just need Latifi to do it. Well, Lewis under attack by Pierre. So we lost P5. You know what? Let's deploy this. Let's get something back here.
Gained for Alpha Tauri.
I'm just surprised we're this far off. I'm just surprised. I don't know if we're slower, or if just the midfield's getting faster. We were fast, you know, in Monaco, but then again, traffic played a part there. Won Spain, obviously. I just don't know what's going on. Lewis might be taking a look back here on the front straight. Oh, might be a bit tight. Just noticed Gasly isn't the soft tire. I actually didn't check what compound everyone was on. Everyone mostly electing to take the mediums. A couple of people on the soft. Signs one of them. Gas is one of them. That might be why he's quicker than us. Bottas also on the soft. So look at that. Magnussen up to 9th. And pulling away. Esteban.
Work. Come on.
Don't need a replay. Show me the replay.
Mercedes moved up a place. Here's the replay. Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton involved in this.
Oh, just a good DRS run down the inside. Very good. Got a lot of excess fuel here, so just hold him to push. See if we can jet away a little bit. Don't want to push on the tires though. Want to make it as far as we can. Though maybe we can start pushing 4 minutes once we get cloud cover. See how far we can get away from the AlphaTauri. Just noticed up front, both Ferraris got around. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a DRS train the whole race. Kind of similar how the first few races of the season went. So Leclerc leading way over Sainz, over Verstappen, over Sergio. Again, Red Bull's been locked out since the first 3 races of the season, so see if they can strike back today. They've been the fastest of the weekend so far. Well, Max has at least. Look at that fuel we got with Lewis. Man. George still hanging off well outside DRS range, but Magnussen's closing because he is in range. If Haas is going faster than us this weekend, need to make big improvements in this year's car then. Oh, there goes Kevin. Oh, he's also on the soft. And he's got the spot. As Gasly has also gotten back around Lewis. Oh, fun.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
Just repeating myself in my head. They're on softs. It's okay. They're on softs. We'll jump them back. Everything will be okay. Oh, Lewis looked like he was making a move. Skipped ahead a few laps here. Still battling with Gasly. There we go. I think we got it. Got the inside. Also got higher fuel use up. That's a pass with DRS.
Yeah, just gone mental.
Oh, Gasly's still hanging out in range for the next zone.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
George about back in Bottas' DRS range. Just about clear Magnussen, so this guy's staying down P8. Then again, I don't know what parts are on his car. I think we got enough extras of the new parts. So I don't know if his performance is off, but doing okay with Lewis up front. And as long as we have P5 with him, I was okay. Would be nice to scrap in alongside top 4, but that's a tough ask. Tires progressing pretty well. Again, pit window opens on lap 19. Optimal lap is 22. Probably coming a little bit early if we wanted to. Guys should have enough tread on the hard tire. Just running the average pace. Just about out of excess fuel, so dial that back.
Coast.
Keep chugging along here. Well, up front, Verstappen's finally breaking away from the train. Got a 2-second lead. And I think it's on the optimal strategy of mediums, but again, so is Leclerc and his teammate. Guys on softs should be coming in pretty soon. They're under 50% tire wear. As you can see with Sainz. Yeah, 2-second lead over Leclerc. Verstappen has 3 of these guys still stuck on the train. Lewis got up around, or he's still up in P5. About 2.5 seconds clear Gasly. Himself is 2.5 clear Bottas, and George still just outside his DRS range, but 3.5 seconds clear of Kevin Magnussen. Forgot how much time we lose here in the pit lane, but hopefully some other people come in early as Lando's pitting. he's on the medium, so that's bizarre. Quite bizarre. On the hard early. That's a bit too early. I don't know why they're coming in that early. Edel and Albon also in, but they're way in the back. They're also going medium to hard. Again, why so early? I don't know if you can make them go that long. Alright, good news. George finally in Valtteri's DRS range. Probably because his tire's about to fall off a cliff. That's okay if tires are getting a little warm. Got some extra fuel, let's push with it. Right on target with our
Reduce lift and coast.
tires.
Copy.
I think the cloudy weather definitely helped with that. See if we get to run the inside, George. Verstappen still stretches lead out up front now to 3.2 seconds. Gearbox showing a little bit of wear. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Also could change out the ERS. That'll be ready for Canada. Wouldn't be a race with George if it wasn't breaking something. Still surprised these guys in softs haven't come in yet. Signs starting to fall off and off the DRS train from Perez. Better off just pitting him now. Let's just throw the overtake on.
You have an overtake.
Let's just get around him, get it over with.
Copy.
Get a little aggressive with the tires as well.
So use these tires.
Copy.
There goes Sainz coming in the pit. Should be easily going on to the hards. Yes, he is. Gasly also coming in. And so is Bottas. Dial us back, keep pushing on the fuel. Pit window opening 1 lap for our guys. And there's the window now open. We could come in early. Let's see if we can stretch out just a little bit longer. Hoping we don't get undercut by Gasly, though. I imagine we will.
Lift and coast for
So
fuel.
with that, maybe 1 more lap for Lewis, but we'll just keep pushing with George. Just to have a bit more tread at the end of the race. Actually, how much time did we lose here? 22 seconds. Actually, that's a bit inaccurate. No, about 22 seconds. Okay. So right now, it's still going to come out ahead of Gasly. George. Behind Bottas. But ahead of the Haas. Probably give 1 or 2 more laps with Lewis. So while George is fending off Carlos Sainz, who's now out of the pits, got Lewis coming into the pit lane here. Should hopefully come out just in front of Gasly if I did the math right. Let's take a look. That's probably, there goes Sainz. Yep, there he goes. Still gonna keep pushing on with George for now. Lewis down the way. And looking for that dark blue dot, should come out ahead of him. Yep, there we go, down the way. I was a bit worried there because he had a clear track.
Keep doing this job.
with the snow pitting. So, oh, shoot, he got right by him. Wasn't expecting that. Don't think Joe pitted yet. No, he did not. So yeah, out ahead by 5 seconds over Gasly. Very good. Your Verstappen now coming in. Actually, want to bring in Leclerc same lap, maybe. Nope. Actually, if we get around Perez with enough DRS, might be able to take a chunk out. Someone locked up, meanwhile. Appears to be McLaren. I believe it was a ooh, virtual safety car.
VSC.
All right, where are you at, George? Oh, I just missed it.
Got a car.
What was it? Yeah, well, it was
Take a
Lando.
closer look. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris.
That just makes McLaren's woes even worse.
They've
Oh,
lost
that was pretty
control,
hard.
And there's the crash.
And just missed the timing of that. So they're going to get a free pit stop out of it, unless it goes on for another lap, which hopefully it does. Because if it does keep going on, we could actually jump Gasly, have a good P6, or P5, P6 going for us again. Don't end yet. Come on. Okay, with that, Perez, Leclerc coming in. Verstappen should get the both of them.
Perez in the pit lane. Leclerc in the pit lane now.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot, is Max gonna get him? Yeah, he got the both of them. But they're gonna be right there though. Oh, that did not go well for Max. George is down and away. Here comes Lewis. Oh shoot. With the virtual safety car, George got Lewis. Oh, that's something. So big losers there. Lewis and Max Verstappen. Hey. Virtual safety car ending soon, so we'll get ready to push.
Let's lift and coast.
Yeah,
There we go.
we'll
Green flag.
VSC ending.
Again, you know, I don't have a set number one driver. As long as the two don't wreck each other, I'm okay. Knowing our luck, though, they're gonna wreck each other.
Tires are getting hot.
We're okay. Saved so much tread there with the virtual safety car. We're fine. George, about nearly out of its excess fuel. Lewis is going to have a little bit extra here. I won't turn George down until turn 1, though. Just give him a fighting chance. It's kind of weird, like, playing against yourself. You know? You want George to do well, but you want Lewis to do well. But at the same time, you want them to beat each other. Dial that back. Lewis will dial it back turn 2.
Save a bit of fuel now.
Copy.
Actually, maybe turn 3. It's not going to be close enough anyway.
But hot and temps, just going to need some lift and coast.
Alright, just keep riding things out.
Okay.
Lewis should have DRS coming up here, so we're about halfway. Oh, not this lap. Next zone. Up front, Verstappen shaking clear of Perez. But Perez and Leclerc are probably going to keep jumping around with DRS. Should get back up there, no problem. Sainz still about 10 seconds back from Leclerc. And now 17 seconds back is us. We're 7 seconds. Ooh, there goes Lewis. There he goes. He got the pass. Back on the P5. Pretty content with this here. I don't know if they'll... I imagine Lewis will pull away. Oh, this battle's not over. George's going right back at him. Ooh. Oh, that's forceful. That's real forceful. No, that's passing corner. I don't know if that's passing corner. What are you doing? Woo. Lewis back by. Lewis should be clear enough. Get out of DRS range, so. Got some excess fuel again. Give them both a push.
Reduce, lift and coast.
Covering.
I imagine that position's well and truly Lewis's at this point. Hop back in with 20 to go. Leclerc's gotten around Verstappen and has stretched that lead out. I don't know if lap traffic will cause a bunch back up, but that's a pretty considerable lead. Here was looking like Red Bull's weekend. Leclerc gets right by him. Sergio still holding down the Ford P3. Carlos Sainz way down the order P4. Or way off pace. With lap traffic, George slowly catching back up. Actually, no. Nope, read that wrong. Gap actually increased. 1.5 seconds clear. Lewis is of George. We still got Gasly 6 seconds behind him. Interesting back half of points here. Magnussen up to 9th. Bottas holding down P8. Surprised they're not a little bit faster. At least not faster than the AlphaTauri. And Zhou Guanyu hold down last spot, P10. He's 8 seconds clear of the fastest Alpine of Alonso, who both cars surprisingly off pace from where I think they're expected this week. Ooh, Zhou looking for pass on Magnussen. Not gonna work. Maybe. Nope. Well, it turns out Verstappen closing back on Leclerc. Sergio didn't close up, but these two are going to scrap all the way around. Don't have a lot of lap traffic ahead of them. Lando Norris up the road a little bit. Then looks like... Actually, no, Lando should be right there. Just about. Yeah, he's right there. Ooh, it's going to be interesting. Oh, he's yielding. Ooh, that didn't work out for Max. Ooh. Well, I do think Ricardo's too far up the field for them to catch, but we'll see. Verstappen still in range, though. Jump back 10 to go. Verstappen got back around him. As he did finally catch Daniel Ricciardo, so that's still going to play a factor. He's getting out of the way. I don't think he is. Oh boy. Ooh. He's backing him up to the player. Meanwhile, Lewis still 3.5 seconds clear of George. Gasly gaining barely. About 5.5 seconds behind George. Everything should be okay though. Tires gonna hold up. We'll start pushing at the very end. We'll have enough extra gas in the tank. Sorry, it's not been the most exciting race, but I think uneventful is kind of what we were going for here. Especially how, you know, we're just blowing up cars left and right. Let's get out of this with no damage. Well, besides that gearbox at least. We'll be okay. Closest battle on track appears to be for 9th place. Well, besides the lead battle anyway. Magnussen trying to hunt back Joke on you to go get 9th place, which I think would be Haas's best finish of the year. Oop. Claire got him again. We'll hop back into that battle here in a little bit.
Let's see what happened there.
Oh,
Right,
Mick Schumacher.
There's Schumacher.
Second one of the day. Yep, hit
And
that curb.
spin is
Hope
undoubtedly
he didn't hit
gonna
anything
cost
that
him
time, but I believe it's second spin of the day for Mick Schumacher.
Accident.
Oh, another crash. Virtual safety car. We're not going to have enough.
Yes.
I don't think we got enough gap to really pit here. But who crashed?
There's been a crash.
Sergio Perez.
Take a look now.
Whoa.
We're just watching the Red Bull.
Oh, that's a
Dear
track blocker.
me, they
Ooh, that's
wouldn't
track
have been
blocker.
expecting that.
Is he going? He's going. I imagine he's going to pit here, but we're so far down the road, I don't think we can gain anything on him. Carlos, no doubt, is going to jump him. So, while Verstappen's leading, Sergio may have thrown away a second podium for Red Bull. Yeah, he's definitely pitting. Yeah, we don't have enough of a gap on anybody to go for it. Imagine Sainz to go for a cheap pit here, maybe. I'd probably stay out, though, just to get that position. Again, Hamilton doesn't have enough of a gap on Gasly for us to go for it. Sergio's still in the pits? No, he's down the way. So hang on to P4. But it'll be pretty far down the order for Carlos Sainz, so double podium for Ferrari, looking to be on the books.
4 laps remain.
Virtual safety car ending. Let's go ahead and push to these guys. Keep on aggressive in terms of the tires till the end. Not going to gain anything, but...
VSC ending. VSC ending.
Ooh, Charles gets right by him. They're still battling. 3 to go.
Push.
Players holding them off.
Let's lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
Are you serious? Okay, well, we're still ahead of George, and he didn't hit anything, but
Lost control
how?
and spun. Let's take a look at the replay.
How?
Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton involved in this one. They spun the car.
I just don't
What
get
a
it.
Disaster.
Why are we so incident prone? Anyways, 2 to go up front. Watch this final battle. Leclerc still holding off Max. And no DRS, maybe not till the final lap here. because we are coming out of a safety car. So I'm going to have to work through the natural aerodynamics of the car.
Two laps remaining.
I think if they open up DRS soon enough, Max might get him like the final straightaway. Just barely, maybe. Alright, Charles still stretching the lead out. Half second. White flag for the Ferrari. So one race after just coming up short at his home Grand Prix in Monaco. Might strike back for his second win of the year if he could just hold him off. Still no DRS, so this might be his.
We just got one lap remaining.
Oh yeah, it's just that gap's just still holding about half second. Actually increasing a little. It's really the final corner right there. And he's going to do it. Second one of the year. I believe fourth win for Ferrari, and Red Bull still locked out from the top step of the podium since race 3. Charles Leclerc wins at Baku over Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz, if everything works out, going to come across the line P3. Double podium for Ferrari. Sergio Perez's spin or crash takes him out there to P4.
DRS has been enabled.
There's a DRS. Too little too late though. Well, besides the spin, got we wanted out this weekend. About finished about as well as we could have expected. Lewis coming across the line to finish P5. And George, here he comes, P6. Let's just make it official.
So we have checkered flag now.
Yeah, let's go look at the results.
There's a long way to go, but let's keep pushing, guys. I believe in you.
Yeah, we can do this.
Alright, so Leclerc also has to pass his lap. Jumps one spot around Verstappen to get the victory. Against Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, Russell. Pierre Gasly, strong showing for the AlphaTauri, down P7. Valtteri Bottas, Zhou Guanyu, double points, P8, P9. Kevin Magnussen, up in the points again, P10. Alpine shut out from the points with Alonso Ocon. Snowed way down the order, so it's a driver discrepancy here. One AlphaTauri is way better than the other. Schumacher, first car down a lap. Ricardo, well, makes up some spots. Well, one gets around Lando. Aston Martin and Williams bringing up the tail end of the field. Driver standings. Charles stretches out a little bit. 18 points now ahead of Verstappen. And 38 points ahead of Carlos Sainz. Us, meanwhile, Lewis still 7 points shy of Sergio Perez for 4th. And Sergio gained on us a little. George, 27 points behind Lewis. Constructor standings, Ferrari padded their lead a little bit by 33 points. We're now up to 33 points. We're still hanging on to third. Yeah. At least we're on for our objective for the season, finishing third in the standings. Haas jumps McLaren, P7 in points. Okay, got an important email from the get-go, but we're making a quick turnaround to Canada. Gearbox poor condition, yeah, we know. Exceeding expectations, very good. Let's go to car setup here. ERS, we could probably switch that out finally as well. There we go. Lewis will keep the same one on there. Gearbox. Lewis will go back to gearbox number 1. And for George, you're going to your third gearbox of the year because you are just churning through those. So again, no new parts going to be made available ahead of Canada, so I might start De Vries again in practice. But more of that in the next episode. Thanks for watching.